So elections are upon us. Voting is therefore very, very important in all of that. And we do believe that all of us have a civic responsibility to go out and vote, to make your voice heard, because your vote is your voice. It is a duty, and we should teach it to our children and act in a way that our children will see it as a way of being, to be able to contribute to the democratic processes of our nation. And so to abstain is to be silent when our nation's future is being decided. And we want to encourage you, that's not the best way to go. We want to say to you that as you go out, everyone needs to go out and vote, no question, and we are encouraging you. But here, some couple of considerations we want you to make, and that is, those who have believed and committed to your political parties that have served you, then go vote for them. Particularly, we encourage the principle, however, vote for your candidate first. Candidates who have served you well, vote for those candidates, man, whatever the party, they serve you well. Candidates who have not, then certainly don't vote for those candidates. Whatever commitments you make, then certainly follow through, because this is so critical that we build a nation of integrity, committed to principles, and live by the truth. But our special appeal today, at this stage, such an important time, is to the uncommitted. That is now called that high percentage, nearly 60%, who have withdrawn from the system because of the frustrations, the systemic issues, feeling very uncomfortable and not believing that their hopes, dreams, and aspirations can be fulfilled by the processes as they exist right now. We understand it, but I repeat for you that to be silent when the nation's future is being decided is not the best option. So we must not allow others to decide for us when it comes to justice, when it comes to the issue of integrity and the welfare of our country and our families. If you are tired of the status quo, where the priority is party first or pocket first for some, then you must let your voice be heard. Make your voice be heard. And so we are not called simply to be silent protesters, but rather we are called to be persuasive messengers. This is the time when we must stand not just as sheep, but we must also recognize there is a lion within us, and let that lion roar in order to see the change and the victory that we want to have, so that we can move from strength to strength. We can get better. We can fulfill the hopes, dreams, and aspirations. So we invite you and say to you, therefore, so you, after you have prayerfully considered what is before you, considered what has been presented to us in the process for election, if you find that none of these parties reflect the leadership qualities that you desire, that you want to see, then we are suggesting to you today that now, out of those concerns, and having examined it carefully, then we're saying, don't pull back, but this is the time to press in, because you want to see the nation become what it ought to be. Your conscience might say to you that I'm not sure. But as we would want to say, your conscience is a gift from God and must be obeyed. Follow that conscience. But do not mistake a troubled conscience for permission to just abstain, to stay away, to leave it. but to see that God gave you that conscience to push you into doing what is right. And so out of that conscience concern that you may have, we say, just act. It's time to act. If you cannot vote for any of the candidates in faith, you must still go out to the polls and record your dissatisfaction. That is responsible and your right. So on your ballot is a powerful option that we are suggesting, that in this time to stand and to work for change and to call for what we must do corporately as a people to see that New Jamaica is to go out and vote for sure. But for those uncommitted, those in that category that you're not feeling your conscience allowing you in that way, go and express that franchise, that gift that you have, the responsibility in this democratic society. Make your objections or your feelings, your sentiments known, because register what you sense. So our ballot is a powerful option, and this is the time we say to use it. So hence we are suggesting for you to participate in the process and take your stand, is for you to put 0 beside all of the options that you are given, because you do not feel they satisfy you, because in so doing you are declaring your dissatisfaction. And this signifies none of the above when you do that. So it's making it clear. And this is not a wasted ballot. Don't let's see it that way. It's not a wasted vote. It is to record your statement that says, I am unhappy. It is a data point of conviction that says, I was present, I engaged, and the options presented to me do not meet the minimum standards, but I'm committed to my nation. I'm committed to the purpose. So none of the above I can flow with. So therefore, you are saying and declaring to all that I want Jamaica to win. You are declaring to all by that stance that I want not party to win, Jamaica to win. I demand character. I demand righteousness and truth as the qualification of our leaders who will love and care and put the people first. I demand an agenda that protects the vulnerable and upholds human dignity. You would be saying, I demand better, that the current offerings are not satisfactory. And so hence, our collective voice will then be heard by our leaders as we take that stance. Our consciences would have been satisfied before God, and we then would have spoken with a collective voice. We become a community bonded together, not by partisan loyalty, but by a shared conviction for a higher standard for Jamaica. When we flood the polls, whether to vote for a candidate or to vote none of the above, we send an unmistakable message to all and to our leaders that, hey, we want change. We want change. Come on, Jamaica. It is time to register your commitment for change in a peaceful way, out of hearts committed to put Jamaica first, to make Jamaica win. So let us make it known to all the political leaders, make it known to all groups that, come on, it's Jamaica first. It has to be a new day. And let's continue in the hard fight, in the struggle, if you want to call it that, but to give ourselves to see the kind of leadership that will ensure the outcomes that lift up everybody. That we have the Jamaica that serves all the people at all levels in every facet of their lives. So my brothers and sisters and citizens of this great nation, I call you today as we prepare for elections, go out and vote. Go to the polls. Don't stay in. Support your party or your candidate. And if you're not happy, I'm repeating, then go and state it. So you make a statement that says, we want change. We want a better Jamaica. We want something new. We want to see the God of the universe glorified in our land. We want to be the blessing to the world that our forefathers set for us in laying the foundation of Jamaica. That Jamaica may, under God, increase in fellowship and beauty and advance the welfare of the whole human race. Fellow citizens, it's time to make Jamaica win. Your power is in your vote. Your vote is your voice. Make your voice heard for Jamaica. So vote, yes. If you're in that uncommitted grouping, concerned and frustrated and hungry for more, then let your voice be heard when you vote zero in all the spaces of that which you reject. And let's continue the struggle to now see the new Jamaica birth.